calling Nico, putting work. Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know what, Ernie, you hear a lot of people complain, but let me tell you from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been doing it. Look how many rings he got. Well,
there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular season and taking away some of those back-to-back games. But it's like bowling, Ernie. I'm a good bowler. Like, you're using your right arm a lot, and sometimes you need to rest it. You can't just start bowling with your left. So, for me, I bowled a perfect game twice in my life. I'm only using right hand. You need that rest.
That was the worst analogy I ever heard in my life.
No, yeah, I think so, too. How good a bowler are you, Kenny?
I'm probably like a 190 bowler.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, consistently.
I don't buy that either.
Me either.
Okay.
Are you a good bowler, Shaq?
Yep, good.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the.
Welcome everyone to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Celtics swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. Right now, they're fighting for some breathing space in the Eastern Conference. Still in the top 8, but by no means safe.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. David Lee is out there with Splitter, and it's Montgomery in at the 3 slot. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. It's Bradley on the wing. They double in with Freak. Clock at 6. And Thomas, here we go. The Celtics need to get a shot off. No good on the triple. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win, because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And here is Thomas following the three-pointer by Freak. Thomas dishes to Lee. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. And he gets the bucket. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Splitter sets a screen. Lee passes to Montgomery. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the basket by Thomas.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helps him make it happen.
Splitter sets a screen, and Thomas, here we go. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Fires for three. And it's Freak missing. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Golden State. West comes in for Draymond Green. And then for Boston, Tyler Zeller's checked in for Splitter. Sullinger comes in for David Lee. And it's Burke in for Avery Bradley. The Celtics shooting their first foul shots of the night here. No good on that one. And the Warriors with some changes. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Curry subbed in for Thompson. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Warriors leading by 3. Freak with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Utah.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
There's the screen. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston. Fresh from a win against Portland.
You could see it in that game. Despite the odds going against them, once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And, Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Burke. Got a hand on it. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Celtics making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Celtics trail by 4. Burke kicks to Crowder. They set the pick. Curry brings the double. Now here's Burke, guarded by Curry. Burke can't get it to go.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And that one's good. Freak.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Burke dishes to Smart. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And here's Freak. He's got 12. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Burke. To the middle. Here's Sullinger. It's tipped, and it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And free throw good from Sullinger. The free throw's good from Sullinger. Now here's Freak. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks Boston is stockpiled.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season, I mean, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's game and college basketball's loss when he moved on to the Celtics.
Well said. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Maurice Spade's out there with Draymond Green. And it's Freak in at the point guard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit it up. He had 30 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. His great outing kept the team's hot streak going in what has been a strong stretch of games for this team. We'll see if they can continue that here, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's that. That's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Splitters checked in for Boston. Splitter with a screen on Thompson. Thomas up top. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Lee. Here's Splitter and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And a wide open look for Freak. Offensive rebound, and Green gets it to go.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Splitter sets a screen for Lee. There's the dish to Bradley. Warriors with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
But they get it back. Thompson misses. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Thomas. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Freak. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Loved the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity. And let's take a look at the numbers for Freak. Averaging about 24 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Golden State. Now here's Splitter. 14 points from him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Faded away to create the space. Splitter's got 4 this quarter.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And that one's good.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they looked offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Now here's Freak. 16 points for him. A solo fast break. Here's Crowder. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
That's good. Thomas got 6 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in. And that concludes the first half. The Warriors on top, up 7.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. What's working and what's not working for you guys out here tonight?
You know, the clock.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Well, it's been a good game tonight for Freak. 16 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. David Lee is out there with Splitter, and it's Montgomery in at the 3 spot. Puts it up off the inbound, and Freak with the layup. Freak's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Thomas a screen. Lee passes to Bradley. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Warriors leading by 9. Green with a screen for Freak. Pass to Barnes. It's picked off. Outside Thomas. Splitter sets a screen. Bradley kicks to Splitter. And Thompson sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Jacks up a 3. And Splitter pulls it down.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Picked by Lee and Thomas. Here we go. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Offensive rebound. Celtics trail by 9. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Celtics passing it around. Here's the 3. That's good. Thomas got 9.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Freak kicks to Spates. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. 4th in scoring, 5th for free throw shooting. And in the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options. They're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
And the Celtics making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Bradley, no one around him. No good on the three.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
They set the pick. Splitter with a screen on Spates. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Nice job coming off that screen. Bradley's got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
That is good. 21 points for Freak.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Thomas. Shot is off. Good D by Thompson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Celtics trail by 7. Thomas dishes to Bradley. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Celtics have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Ezeli's checked in for Spates. West comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Freak. 21 points in the game. Good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Burke, the pass to Zeller. And it's Bradley off the drive. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Ezeli can't get it to go.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. The Warriors have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Avery Bradley. He hits the second from the line. Here's Burke. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Zeller. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one falls for Zeller. And so Zeller nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And Freak throws it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Andre Iguodala. He's putting up 6 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Now here's Freak. He's got 23.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Zeller, a screen on Iguodala. Here's Crowder. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. And good on the basket. Book it. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Freak kicks to Curry. Now here's Freak. D right on him. And that one hits back iron.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Smart dishes to Burke. Down low. Here's Zeller. And there's the 3-second violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Iguodala, the pass to Freak. Good if it goes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And
thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get. And then for Boston, Zeller comes in for Splitter. And Sullinger subbed in for Lee. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Thompson is out there with Freak, and it's Spates in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Good on the shot.
Boy, what a rough 4th quarter so far. 1 for 7 from the field. Wow.
The Warriors leading. Freak with it. Green kicks to Spates. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. He feeds it to Thomas. Pass to Burke. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Splitter is checked in for Zeller. Over in the corner, Barnes, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Celtics. And let's get this update now. Burke is across the way on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
To take the lead. They get the rebound. Sullinger. Here's Splitter. Oh, and they take the lead. Splitter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Green dishes to Freak. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup. Freak's got 25 points.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one. Some fantastic
fantastic numbers here for Splitter. 10 points, and he's picked up 1 down.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Splitter. Passes it to Montgomery. A shot. Another shot. Buries it.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it. Freak. You got the look. Take the shot.
24 seconds left in the 4th. Down low. And here is Thomas. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right